Okay, I am in Winslow, Arizona, actually east of Winslow, a couple miles. The sun is really shining nice. It's a beautiful day. It is April 4th? I think so. Anyway, April 3rd or 4th. We're in the middle of this pandemic with the coronavirus, so when I ride, I wear a mask. This is an N95, and I also put a bandana over it. Yesterday was really windy, so I mean both of these really came in handy because there was a lot of dust blowing. But I enjoy coming out here, especially during this pandemic. There's nobody out here. You'll see a few cars go by. This is Route 66, which I've been showing you in some of the video. I usually hang out down there at this old trading post, but there's a truck parked down there, so my luck. Usually every day I come down here, no one's parked there. And I wanted to do the video there, but here I can show you, this is wide open desert here. There's mountains around, and there's mesas. This is a relatively not too flat because there's some good hills and mountains there. And of course we've got Flagstaff is that way west, and the San Francisco peaks are over there. But behind me is the Burlington Northern Santa Fe main line, and that's the Amtrak line 2, and Amtrak is still running through this pandemic, and they've only got, I was told by an Amtrak engineer today, they've only got like about 25 to 30 passengers on the Southwest Chief. So that's down by, I would say, between 60 and 80%, maybe more. But anyway, I kind of like the idea of the bandana because I'll probably end up wearing that when all of this pandemic passes, because it's just good to keep the dust out of my lungs. I used to live in the desert, so I'm not a stranger to it. Got a train coming behind me. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you kind of what my scenery is on this bike ride. This truck is going by here, so I'll be able to go down to the old trading post, okay? Talk to you later. Here's the old trading post behind me. Hopefully I'm not blocking it. But anyway, the Minnetonka trading post. I would say it's about 2 to 3 miles east. I keep getting my directions screwed up. East of Winslow. Anyway, this is where I hang out once in a while. I bring some snacks and some water on the bike, and Interstate 40 is behind me. You may be able to hear that a little bit. I would say it's about 200 yards away. And this is old Route 66. Let me give you a view of that. So Route 66 here, that went by the old trading post. And I have friends that actually were inside of this place when it was open, but been long abandoned, I guess. And then Route 66 ends down here. It's a dead end. You'd be surprised how many cars still come down here despite dead end signs at the intersection behind me. I just wanted to share with you where I ride and what part of my day is like here in Winslow. I try to get out every day. I've always said that the sunshine is my medicine. Oh gosh, that feels so good. And that is The weather, I mean, it's very dry here. The weather is really the main reason I moved. I miss my friends back home, I really do. That's the hardest part. And of course my mother, she's back home, and but we talk every night, and I send her stuff, so she's doing okay. She's in a assisted nursing home, assisted living. And I was supposed to go back there. Hopefully the wind's not buffeting this too much. I was supposed to go back to Illinois in March 18th. 3 days before the trip, I had to cancel it because they locked down her nursing home. They started closing the restaurants, and traveling with the public on the train was a little risky. So here I am in Winslow, population of about 10,000, but still there's cases here. As of today, I want to say there's maybe 1,000 cases in Arizona. I think there was 62 in this county. This is Navajo County, 62, and it stayed at 62 for 2 days in a row, which was good, but I don't know about today or yesterday. So anyway, just trying to survive and try to be as safe as I can. It's really tricky trying to dodge an invisible virus and being wary of packaging and all that stuff. This is absolutely insane. This should have never happened. It should have never happened. And I hope we've learned our lesson that it should never happen again. I mean, it's hard for everybody. It's hard. It's shattered dreams. It's shattered all kinds of stuff. Postponed stuff. Imagine all of the stuff. Weddings, and sometimes funerals aren't able to be held properly. So I don't know where this is all going to end. Hopefully they come up with something soon. Personally, I think most everyone's gonna end up getting it. I mean, it's really difficult. But anyway, it's nice out here. Today, it's nice. Usually, in the springtime, the wind blows pretty wicked. Yesterday was an example. Getting here, halfway here at least, was okay. But getting back, going against the wind, I thought I was in a tornado, but it was completely blue skies. But it was a good workout, and exercise is good. Vitamin D, the sunlight, that's good. Vitamin C, zinc, what else? Eating right. Your immune system is the strongest weapon that we have, okay? That's it. And so keep it strong, and exercise is important. I cannot just stay indoors. I cannot. So I'm glad I have this route here. You know, I mean, this is not far from where I live. I just have to go through the town a little bit, but I put my mask on. I've got this, like I said, this N95 mask. I put that on. See if I can put it on. Or do I got it backwards? No, I think I got it right. Like this. Then I put my bandana over this. Like this. And then I ride like this, because it's important to protect your eyes too. So I protect my eyes. And I have the mask and everything. Now if I had a cowboy hat, that might be a little bit more appropriate. But anyway, as I said, I do take a little break here, and I have a little snack in the back of my box there with some tuna fish I brought in the little packets. Those are pretty nice. And if I need to, I'll live right here for 3 or 4 months. No, I couldn't do that. I don't think that would work, because you know what? The desert nights can get very chilly. Very chilly. This is considered the high desert. Okay, so in the high desert, we don't get the scorpions. I haven't seen a snake here. I haven't seen a scorpion here. It's too chilly for them. They like the lower elevation, like Phoenix or Las Vegas. You know, Phoenix is about 3 hours away, southwest of us, and Vegas would be pretty much straight west of us, and that's about, well, I'd say about 4 hours. Yeah, that's 4 hours. And I used to live in Vegas for 15 years, and it was hot there. Okay, that's what I was getting to. It was really sweltering hot in the summer. Okay, and it didn't cool down at night. It was 100 at night. If it got 115, 120 during the day, you'd be lucky to get like 97 at night. But here, it will cool down into the 50s and 60s. If it's 95 here, it'll probably cool down to close to 70. That's my guess after living here 1 year. And they do get snow here, but very little, very, very, very little. There's maybe nothing accumulated this year. You know, we had maybe an inch, but by noon it melted. But the first year I arrived, the day I moved here, we got 3 inches. I mean, go figure. All right, but anyway, I've talked enough. I just wanted to show you, you know, where I'm at. And I mean, there's so much more to see, believe me. But this is my little bike path here, old Route 66, where I can get away every day that the weather permits, and that's most of the time. And come out here and enjoy some exercise and some good sunlight, you know.